Hi, everyone. Welcome to General Gomez Art Gallery. We have people coming in the door now. Hi, y'all. Oh, Emma, I see a friend of yours is here. Awesome. Um, this is the first time we're trying all this live, so we'll see how it goes. It's, I said earlier, it's those that are not afraid to fail in front of a live audience that I believe will soar. So here we are. We'll see what happens. We have 3 in-house artists. I believe 2 of them are here. One had to work, so I'm not sure. And then we have artists from Spain, Italy, Germany, and Australia that we'll be talking to. We're super excited to have them all here. We also have Ali, who is our Italian interpreter. Oh, you mean I wasn't loud enough? Oh my God, that's the first time anyone's ever said that. So we are going to give this a try. So we're going to go through and we're just going to, I'd love you to meet the artist. And after we're all done, if anyone has any questions or if you'd like to speak to the artist, we will have that happen. We also have an online store, and you can go to the website, General Gomez website, and if you see something you love, you can purchase it there too as well. So let's just get started. I want to introduce you first to Edda. She is from Germany. Edda she's participated in a lot of shows in Germany and abroad. And I believe she was in LA even, right, Edda?
Yeah.
Hi, Edda.
Hi, Tracy.
All the way from Germany. What time is it there?
Was sagt er?
Welche Uhrzeit ist es?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock,
10
right on.
p.m. Yes.
So Edda, she uses ink and fine liner and acrylic on paper and on canvases. And she quoted, "My portraits are not always beautiful, but they are interesting, concise, and unique in themselves, like each of us."
Hello, everyone. Hello, friends of art and guests. First, I bring you happy Easter greetings from Germany.
Woohoo!
Ich weiß nicht, ob du jetzt alles vorlesen musst.
My name is Edda Fischer, and I live and work in the Spreewaldstadt Lübben. That's a small town near Berlin.
Wow.
I have been painting professional with a lot of passion for about 30 years. My theme in painting is people. I'm fascinated by the different people as they are. Natural, simple, thick and thin, and so forth. And jet is so beautiful. People are works of art of nature. In the faces you can see how they are feeling and how they think. Faces tell us stories. I like these people move in different situations, and I want to express all of that in my pictures. Not one person is like the other. Everybody is unique and very variable as they are. It's a great challenge of me to express such emotions as joy, passion, love, and pride, but as well as sadness, weakness, and despair on paper and canvas. These are my messages. I mostly use, Tracy said it, acrylic paints, ink, pencils. And thank you so much that I could be a part of this amazing art event. And a special thanks for Tracy. Thank you.
You're so welcome, Edda. We love your work. It's so beautiful, so much movement. And we are honored to have you here with us.
Yes.
And you did
Thank
quite
you.
well in your English there. That was pretty good.
Oh no.
You did better than
I'm
I
not,
do in German.
yes, I'm not sure in speak out and in vocabulary. It's not so good.
It sounded
I'm
great to
not
us.
sure,
It's a good thing though that art speaks itself. So
but I can, yes.
Also gerade
Yes.
die Kunden für sich selber.
Yes, yes.
yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you too.
Okay. Next we have Mauro. He is from Italy. And he paints on canvas or paper with acrylics, ink, chalk, graffiti, nails, which that intrigues me, and oil pastels. Hi, Mauro.
Yeah. Hello.
So you said one of the things you said in your paper, and is Ali nearby to interpret if needed?
Thank you.
He said, if the eyes are the mirror of the soul, I get drunk with the presumption of putting it on canvas. That's awesome. That's awesome. So how do you start those? Because you have so many layers.
Oh, ok. Ali, mi senti? Posso parlare liberamente?
Sì, sì, fai pure.
Perfetto. Allora, io ho dipinto occhi per tantissimi anni, oltre 10 anni, ho dipinto solamente occhi e solamente occhi, perché secondo me nell'occhio c'è lo specchio dell'anima.
Okay, so he's painted eyes for many years, and for 10 years he had painted only eyes. He focused solely on eyes, and the focus on eyes is because he believes that the eyes are the mirror of the soul, right? The window of the soul.
And some of them, they're amazing. The eyes look like they're coming right through the canvas. Like, you know, when you're in a haunted house and the eyes in the pictures follow you, there's a couple of them that it's so good. So good.
Grazie. Un'altra particolarità è quella che dopo tutti questi anni che ho dipinto solo occhi, adesso voglio cercare di dare la profondità e l'espressione che c'è in uno sguardo a tutto il dipinto. E quindi ho iniziato a dipingere opere con tutti questi layer, per cercare di avere questa comunicazione direttamente col quadro.
Very cool.
So after all these years he had been only painting eyes, he decided to let's say complete the picture with the whole face to see if he can transmit the whole look of a face through his work, through a canvas.
To take further the picture into the next stage, correct? Yeah.
Perfetto. Il procedimento invece che sto avendo adesso per le nuove opere è quella di avere la riscoperta del mito, e per mito intendo Ulisse, Achille, l'Odissea, perché credo che in questo momento storico non abbiamo delle immagini di riferimento veramente auliche. Ecco. Ali, vuoi tradurre per favore?
Yeah, in his most recent work, he's focusing on recreating and exploring the heroes, both like modern but also of the past, because he believes that in this time period, that's what we need right now.
Yes.
E quindi voglio che le opere che farò da adesso in poi mettono la curiosità alle nuove generazioni di studiare, scoprire chi sono i vari miti, cosa facevano e soprattutto il grandissimo esempio che danno. Questo è un piccolo granello che io voglio mettere con la mia arte adesso.
So from now on, he wants to create, instill curiosity in whoever
That's so
looks
awesome.
at his work of old heroes and myths. So the younger generations can go and discover these old stories.
Yes, yes. I love that. I love that. That's awesome. And can you guys, we don't even understand what he's saying and it sounds so great. We could just listen to you all night, Mauro. and lamb chops as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you. We love it. It's beautiful work.
It's amazing event, and thank you.
You're
Thank you.
so welcome. Thank you. So next we have Emma from Spain. And Emma is she's a British artist and who's now living in southern Spain. And she does huger than life women with expressive hands and feet. And tell us about that. How did that start?
Unmute. Hello.
There's your lovely voice.
As you can
Awesome.
tell,
Hi, Emma.
I'm more into the art than I am the tech. But hi everybody.
And so
I can't hear anything.
how this all started with you, with your big
Okay,
hands. And
I'm only hearing every little bit that you're saying, Tracy, so I'll just carry on.
Right.
Hi, so I'm a British artist living in Spain. I've been living out here full time about 5 years and been painting larger than life, like you say, curvy, real women, lots of curves, big hands, big feet. And it's really about a lot of energy, a lot of movement, a lot of personality, and a lot of body acceptance as well. I'm all for that as well. This recent series, these kind of surf babes, is kind of really going against the norm of how these sort of beach bodies are perceived. So it's really a positive message of body confidence and awareness and a kind of like who cares kind of attitude as well, which kind of sums me up really.
I love it.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, they're fun and they're big personalities, larger than life, but there's also a kind of underlying message there as well of like just live in the moment, enjoy the moment. And then I can see one of my paintings up on the screen, and I love painting with layers, lots and lots of layers. When you get up close to the paintings, you can see there's lots of layers, lots of colors. I can spend hours, if not days, working all those layers into the paintings, which aren't immediately apparent, but when you sort of go up close, you start discovering more and more within it. So yeah, I love.
And so
color.
Emma, I know you do classes too.
I do.
So
I try and impair
and
my
you do
knowledge.
international classes.
I do, yeah. It's all done
Yes.
online. Yeah. So people can just sort of, it's really breaking away from that kind of the conservative norm of art lessons, breaking a lot of rules.
We love that.
Yeah, absolutely. Questioning techniques, saying, well, why do we have to do it like this? Let's try this way or that way. There's lots of kind of raw areas within my paintings because I realize a lot of people starting with art think they have to color everything in. So I love sort of leaving a rawness to it, unrefinedness, sort of unresolved areas. So yeah, there's kind of that, it keeps that fresh energy, doesn't it? If you just don't keep it, loosen up and keep it free and all that kind of thing as well. So yeah, I try and impair some of that to other people.
Love it. I love it. And so one exciting thing, I am going to be in a couple weeks in Spain. I'm going to be with Emma. We're going to do a mural together.
Yeah.
So that's going to be so exciting. And we've had people come in here say, oh, do you have a new series going on? I said, that's not me. That's Emma. So
Well,
what an
amazing.
honor for me to be. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. We found each other like that, didn't we? We were so, our art had so much in common. We'd never even knew, did we? We never met. We didn't know until we found each other. And so there's so much.
How I met you. Yes. And somebody texted me and said, is this your work? And I went, no, but whose is it? I want to know her.
It was,
and
it's
the love
really
affair
great.
started.
Other sides of the planet, but somehow connected. I love it. Absolutely love that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so awesome. So awesome. So thank you for allowing us to have your art with us in here.
No, thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful honor to be there.
Yeah, it's a great space too. It's just a beautiful space. So, okay. Thank you. And you have someone here that will probably want to say hi. So hang on.
Okay.
And our next artist is Samantha, and she's from Australia. And she is an intuitive mark making, rambling abstraction of words with some generous textures. And she does works in ash, paint, plaster, wax, collage, and then she does homemade charcoal sticks from her own orchard. So that's super cool. So Samantha, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Super early for you this morning.
It is. I am up before the sun, and I've got a few
Woo.
texts. There's a couple of Aussies who have got up with me and have tuned in. So hello to you guys. Thanks for the support.
And so tell us a little bit about that vineyard and your inspiration and what you do over there. What you do down under.
You're referring to the charcoal I make. So I'm lucky enough to live on a property that's got a lot of trees and an orchard. So I am curious by nature. So I like to experiment a lot. And one of the things I like to play with are making my own charcoals. So depending on the wood variety I'm using, that's going to determine, you know, the hardness or softness or blackness of that particular charcoal. And just, you know, using something that I've made, a medium I've made in my work, it makes a connection that I don't get from another, you know, something store-bought. So that's pretty, it's becoming more and more important to me.
It's amazing. And again, the layers, you can stand in front of it. And in fact, one of them, I just noticed something that I hadn't noticed before. And I mean, I look at them all daily, and there was a layer I went, oh, I never noticed that part of that one.
Yeah. So,
And here's the moth one. We had an amazing conversation when this one came in the mail and I opened it. That was kind of cool.
Yep.
And this is, by the way, Sam's first show.
Well,
and live and.
Yeah, since I was about 18. So nothing like starting overseas, I think.
Right, live from a.
Yeah, live from downtown Auburn in the US.
Right?
But
Yes.
my work, Tracy, I just love the process of making art. You know, I'm not looking that far ahead to the finished piece. So it's all about building up those layers and
being in the moment.
yeah, and seeing how things work together. You know, can I put a wax resist with this plaster or anything that's going to build up textures, tactile pieces. I don't actually mind people touching my art. It's precious.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's not that precious. It's got that there's something about it, and the finish in cold wax. You just want to go up and touch it. So
Absolutely. And I will tell you that a few of my pieces that I have done, after we talked about the cold wax, I put some on my work, and oh my, it's so creamy and buttery, and I love it. So
yeah.
thank you for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
adds, it just finishes it off with this not that it's opaque, it's just a beautiful sheen that you just can't get from something else. But my God, I just love art, love creating every day in the studio. Just
Yes. Yes. So if you anyone who follows me, you can you go live sometimes, right, on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm pretty active.
I think I caught you one night that I was up late for once and caught you live doing something. So that's fun.
Yeah, I'll often just flick onto live when I'm making a piece of art. That particular one you're looking at there is called Dear John, which is a very, very special piece, actually. It's based on our loved ones that we've lost along the way. So it's a message about words unsaid, about a few people in particular.
It's beautiful. And the one next to it, the one with the red,
Okay.
if she's going that way. I love, this one's really cool because it's very exact up on top, and then it goes into an abstract form.
Yeah.
So it shows kind of your literal side and then your playful side.
It does. I know in that piece, that's actually based in nostalgia. So that's got a lot of my childhood memories in it. There's reference to what I would do with my brother and sister, as in running amok around our country town where things were different. Everything was easy and carefree. So as long as you were home before dark, you could just roam the streets with your mates and
home just set the table.
Yeah, well,
that's so cool. Beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful work. We love having you in here. It plays so well with all the others. It's
I'm absolutely stoked to be
good.
here. I am not a morning person at all. I'm a night owl.
I know. And she asked to be last so that she could wake up a little bit, but you're not exactly last, but
I know.
But we gave you a little time to wake up.
And the Easter Bunny came. Can you believe it? It's a win-win.
Oh yeah, it's Easter there, right?
It is. It's
yes, Easter morning. Very cool. Well, thank you so very much for being here with us. We love having you here.
Absolute pleasure. As
perfect.
I said, just awesome. And exhibiting with these amazing artists and getting to know them, through social media has been awesome. I've been speaking Italian with Mauro, which is really good. We're having our little conversations on the side.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so the connections.
Yeah, it's so great. It's so great to we all just are with each other and so far away. It's a great thing to have in this day and age. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
So, okay, so thank you. And let's have our next artist. So this is Tristan Wallace, who is one of our local artists. And I'm going to have her come in here with me if she's around. And I'm going to give you the headphones.
All right. First of all, I want to say yes to Stormtrooper. I do want to marry you. I love that painting. Darth Vader, move over.
I love it. So Tristan has been doing art in all different forms for, gosh, 20 years, about 20 years, and emphasis on the human experience, correct?
Right. That's correct. Yes.
So tell us a little.
Okay. So the piece that you're looking at right now is called Coming Out. And I really love to get to the human experience of people's experiences where they don't have a voice, more like social experiences. So this is about coming out, whether it's out of a depression or any type of situation where you've been kind of in the dark and now you're just like bursting open. It's messy, it's work, and it's just vibrant and exhilarating. So that's this piece right here. And I really love to talk about things that other people usually don't want to talk about. And my other piece that I absolutely love is called Estrangement. And no one talks about estrangement, where we are kind of shunned by maybe family members or a friend or a boss. Or so I wanted to capture the emotion of what it felt like when you're full of so much life and so much energy, and all of a sudden you're in this vacuum of where no matter how much you try and reach out, you can no longer like express yourself because you're framed in a certain way. And so in the back of her are her wings, and the barbed wire is just like holding her down. If she tries to reach out, she's going to be stuck or hurt by the way people are holding her away. And all of her beautiful color, or his color, is just coming out of them. So this is a feeling of estrangement that nobody really talks about. And then my other piece, I usually work with this kind of form now, is for breast cancer awareness. And there is lots of that in social media. And this, a gal that's had been, we had to do an art bra show. So we had to do a bra. And I thought, well, why stop at the bra? Let's give them a thong. And I made everything out of watches. And we just had this really special thing where she's just like, she's got the breast cancer scar, but she's just bringing her body how it is, just long and strong out. So I try and be a voice for those who maybe are too embarrassed or don't have a voice.
This one's title too is Risk Taker.
Wrist, like your wrist, like a risk taker.
So risk taker. I really,
So
these are beautiful.
anyway,
And
I do a lot of cartoons also, which are really fun, of everyday life. And I'm a yoga teacher, so I do lots of yoga cartoons, which I don't have anything here right now.
they're awesome. I love them.
Thank
love
you.
them.
I love
And I
them,
love that
but I,
somebody's speaking up for those.
yeah, I'm speaking up for, especially
A
for
visual, on
a
how
visual of
something
what
feels.
is very much kept quiet. So then we're going to switch over to another artist who isn't here today, but he happens to be my husband. So we're going to look at the pottery. So Jason Turner is a science teacher, and he's a scientist. He has his degree in molecular biology, and he does all of his pottery as a escape to get away and to kind of get out of his everyday life as a science teacher and the scientific world. And he creates to just like let his mind go blank and then just make these beautiful creations.
Which our conversation with him the other day was so hilarious of what he would have said.
Yeah, he's
He thinks so differently. from
he's
us.
very much a philosopher and a scientist. And but what Tracy and I had to do, because he's a very humble man, we had to steal all of this pottery from our home and take it up here. And then tell him,
question where's the art?
yeah, but he's okay with that.
He got used to it.
He did. All right,
Well,
so
that's awesome.
thank you guys so much. I love all of your art, and yes to Stormtrooper.
I love it.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for showing some of his pieces. He does blown glass, ceramics, and he works with all sorts of, he does paint too, but we don't get to see that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
So fun. Okay, and now, last but not least, our artist. Love this girl here. She's around here somewhere. Cheryl Andrews. This is her very first show too. And she went from watercolor to acrylic to mixed media to all things creative. And here she comes now. Hello, hello. I'm going to give you the microphone and headphones. Say hello.
Hello. Hi,
So,
everyone.
first show.
I know this is my first show. I'm so grateful that
So-
Tracy saw something in my art. Most people describe it as being out of the boundaries. And so, what a perfect title for my first show.
So, and you started with watercolor and with mixed media. And I believe years ago, you even were in a class with me
Yes, yes,
in the Hallmark.
yes,
That
yeah, right.
And then, so you were here for an art walk.
Hmm.
And what happened?
So yeah, my girlfriends and I were at an art walk, and we, after, actually, we were out to lunch. After the lunch we had, I'm getting nervous. I don't know why. I need to
Okay,
just
nervous?
calm it down. So anyway, we walked over here, saw the art, walked downstairs, and I saw a piece of clay, a sculpture that a gal had made, and I was just in love. And so I took a clay class. Actually, I was on the waiting list of the clay class, and the instructor, JC Lee, contacted me, and I've never left. And it's been, I don't know, 3 years, 2 years, something like that.
He's an amazing.
He is.
He gives you confidence. I've done
Yes.
different sculptures, and
Yeah.
I can see why
Right.
you have not left. So your work is, it's so whimsical and so not what you see every day, like this rabbit you're looking at. It's so cool. So where do you get your inspiration? Where does that come from?
So I don't know where it comes from.
The voices in our
Yeah, the voices in my head. I tell Tracy I try really hard, like taking the class, to just stay, smooth and uniform, and I just can't. Yeah, and this is what comes of it. So a lot of people think it's from my inner child. So I can see that in a lot of things that I do. Right. Yeah,
You know,
right.
The whole world needs a little bit of
Yeah,
that.
right.
It's so cool. And so the piece that it just makes me so happy is the pink
Daphne.
Daphne. Yeah. I was trying
Yes.
to think of her name.
Yeah.
Daphne. She is just whimsical and right there on the wall right there.
Yeah. Daphne
she
was actually my first piece I ever made. She has a story. It's about being different, not fitting in, kind of a low self-esteem. And she's imperfectly perfect. And as you can see, she has that broken heart. I put a lot of hearts in my clay pieces.
and crosses.
And crosses, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So some people think it's dark, but Tracy saw the beauty in it. So I love her. She's always been she doesn't even know it. I tell her all the time, like, I love her. So I've loved her art. And it's like the universe, how it works. It's like she asked me, like little old me compared to her, to be in this art show. And I so appreciate you.
Oh, we appreciate you. We're so honored to have you in here with us. Oh my gosh, so fun. So I have, we just have someone who's going to come in and wave real quick. Emma, are you around? Is Emma still there? Okay, so
Hi, Emma. I just wanted to say
Hi.
hello. This has been a great exhibition. You guys have done fantastic.
Oh, I'm so happy you came back again. Thank you so much. Lots of love.
so perfect. So we also
Oh.
have Fawn Ridge Winery in the house. And they have amazing wine. So we're sipping a little bit of Fawn Ridge wine. They just opened a brand new. Oh, there they are. There's Stuart. Say hi. And they just and Stephanie. There's Stephanie. So they just moved their tasting room to an amazing spot. And they have how many acres? It's a lot of acres. They probably can't hear. But it's huge. It's a huge. Is someone coming over there? So there's Fawn Ridge right there. And I'll be doing some. I do live performance art. Myself and Ray Laughlin, who is we are. Who are we? Rhythm and Hues. Oh my gosh, Rhythm and Hues. And I'll be doing some workshops. They're June, July, and August, I believe. So thank you guys for pouring a little bit. And I just want to say thank you to all you artists and for Coco and David for allowing art to come into this beautiful space. And Ali and any interpreters that joined us today, thank you for allowing us to do all this. And most of all, you know, just it's a privilege, you guys, to have all your art here. You guys are amazing. And we love this. See if I can see everyone. We love all you guys. And we're just going to hang out in here for a little bit and drink a little wine and stare at your work. And it went off not too bad, huh? We only got lost a couple times. Woohoo! Thank you to John and Rebecca for the last 3 days. They've really been working hard to make this work. So it takes a village sometimes. So I appreciate you guys for hanging in there and really trying to figure this out. It's awesome. It's awesome. So I don't know if we're going to keep the gallery. Are we keeping it alive for a minute and we're all just going to walk around a little bit? And if anybody has any questions for the artists, you can come over here and talk to us. Otherwise, I'll just walk around and check out the art with y'all. So I'll be back over in a few. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to walk around. Oh, I'm supposed to scan still. Really? You're asking the other Italian to stay still. All right. So thank you guys, and we're gonna have a sip of wine and thinking about you all. Love ya, and we'll see you soon.
Ich glaube, das war's jetzt.
Uh-huh.
Now I can hear. Did you unmute everyone? Oh, there you go. This was our man at hand right here, John. And Rebecca is here behind the scenes. Come in here and say hi.
Hey, Rebecca.
There she is. Take a bow. Woo. We thank them for figuring this all out. We couldn't have done this without them. So.
Yeah.
Ja, das wohl noch ein bisschen gekümmert.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. That was our crew. Yeah, that was the crew. That was the crew.
So in der Art.
So wake up, go to sleep, whatever you're doing right now, and we're gonna enjoy your art for a little while.
Und sie werden die angucken.
See you all soon.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Love you all.
Bye. Bye.
Here, come in here. Yeah.
So.